Howdy, folks. We're Maple Run Band from Vermont, and welcome to the extended play sessions. You know you're always on my mind. I really like to spend some time on a Sunday afternoon alone with you. But then again, Tuesday'd be alright, just as long as you hold me tight, and Thursday too. I know you come through, and even the one that I've been waiting for to find the right words to say, that I'm gonna love you more and more and more and more each day. That's why Monday morning's fine, just as long as you say you're mine, Thursday too.
This song goes out to
Leaving Saturday at dawn, when you got the radio on, just listening to the news, you can wash away my blues. Cause you're the one that I've been waiting for to find the right words to say, that I'm gonna love you more and more and more and more each day. That's why Monday morning's fine. All right. Thanks, folks. This next song is not the first song from our debut album. Came out in 2020, right in the midst of COVID. Actually, we just finished it up right before everything hit the fan. We have a new album out. We'll be playing some songs from that tonight. But this next one, again from our debut album, this one's called Ma Belle. It's about a long distance love. That you say send me away. Your touch is enough, I forget who I am. I don't mind at all just to wait for your call, with my heart on my sleeve and my head in my hands. I got the time if you've got the time. Far away, my arms aren't so long, I can touch you from here. The touch of your lips, and the world starts to slip. The kisses don't travel through telephone lines. I try to get through with a picture of you, but I can't use a picture to look in your eyes. I got the dime if you got the time. Me and Marbell will be perfectly clear. I hear what you say, but you're too far away. My arms aren't so long, I can touch you from here. things that you say send me away. Your touch is enough, I forget who I am. I don't mind at all just to wait for your call, with my heart on my sleeve and my head in my hands. I got the dime if you've got the time. Me and Marbell will be perfectly clear. I'm all alone with you on the phone, but I'd still prefer to be holding you near. Thank you, folks. This next song we're going to do is actually an old Roger Miller song. One of my songwriting heroes, and yeah, we put this song on our first album as well. It's called Engine Number 9. Engine number 9, coming down the railroad line. How much farther back did she get off? Old brown suitcase that she carried, I don't see it anywhere. It's not here among the rest, and I'm a little upset, yes, tell me. Engine number 9, coming down the railroad line. I know she got on in Baltimore. 110 miles ain't much distance, but it sure do make a difference. I don't think she loves me anymore. I warned her of the dangers. Don't speak to strangers. If by chance she finds new romance, warm her lips to kiss her, arms to hold her tighter, sparking new fires inside her. How I wish it was me instead of he who stands beside her. Engine number 9, coming down the railroad line. I know she got on in Baltimore. 110 miles ain't much distance, but it sure did make a difference. I don't Sure is a nice place you folks got down here. This next song is the title track off our new album called Used to Be the Next Big Thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I used to be the next big thing, had the whole wide world on a string. The marquee lights burned so bright and the people had to hear me sing. I was a talking the toast of the town. People knew me when they saw me around. Everyone was my friend, said the same, they knew me when I used to be the next big thing. They said, you're gonna be a big star, everybody's gonna know who you are. I bought a nudie suit and some alligator boots and a shiny new Fender guitar. Everybody said I shouldn't have a care, 'cause I was really going somewhere. Drove a big Cadillac till the bank took it back. I used to be the next big thing. Well, I used to be the next big thing. People lined up just to hear me sing. I had people calling people with papers to sign and waiting for the phone to ring. But the phone calls, they never came. Nobody remembers my name. Can you throw me a buck, 'cause I'm down on my luck. But I used to be the next big thing. They said, you're gonna be a big star, everybody's gonna know who you are. You'll be a hit with the chicks, 'cause you can play all the licks, son. You're gonna go really far. I was ready for the fortune and fame, but the money and the honeys never came. Drove a big Cadillac till the bank took it back. I used to be the next big thing. No one's lined up around the block, and that fender's sitting in hard. I'm long in the tooth with 3 chords in the truth and a tendency to drink around the clock. 'Cause the lights and the people went away, and this old dog never got his day. Now I'm playing dive bars and sleeping in my car, but I used to be the next big thing. They said, you're gonna be a big, big star, everybody's gonna know who you are. I bought a nudie suit and some alligator boots and a shiny new Fender guitar. I was ready for the fortune and fame, but the money and the honeys never came. Drove a big Cadillac till the bank took it back. I used to be the next big thing. I drove a big Cadillac till the bank took it back. I used to be the next big thing. I think that's a story that a lot of musicians are familiar with. This next song here said we're from Vermont, but I'm originally from the High Plains out on western Kansas, and a few years ago I wrote this song about my father, who was when I was growing up, he was a cowboy, like literally a cowboy. Used to ride the pens, as they say, up and on the big cattle they call the feed yards out there. They still do that work on a horse, even today. Still do that work on a horse a lot. So this is a song I wrote about him as he was getting a little misty-eyed. as he was battling Alzheimer's, and we lost him. Lost him a couple, 3 years ago, and the song's Last of the West Kansas Cowboys. Roused down, we're burning daylight. Horses don't saddle themselves. Dust in the blood, boots in the mud, kicking up spent shotgun shells. Sure ain't no step for a stepper. Sun up and out riding pens. Never alone when he's out on the road. Every stranger he meets is a friend. Last of the West Kansas Cowboys. Last of the old so-and-so. Last of his kind you'll ever see round. The greatest one you'll ever know. Thrown more than once from the saddle, been busted, hell he nearly died. But a cowboy, of course, gets back on his horse. The hurt that's the worst is your pride. Last on the West Kansas Cowboys. Last on the old so-and-sos. Last of his kind you'll ever see round. The greatest one you'll ever know. You'll ever know. Thousand miles, 4 wheels on Gyprock. Beats 14 hours out plowing dirt. Now the years and the days are slipping away, but a cowboy never tells you when he hurts. Last on the West Kansas Cowboys, living the last of his years. He's really gone, I'll still carry on, but I'll fill the Ogallala with my tears, with my tears. Thank you. It's kind of a rare autobiographical song for me because most of the songs that I write and most of the songs we do are just works of pure fiction. This is one of those. This one's called "You've Got a Warrant Out on My Affection." You've got a warrant out on my affection. Got me all tied up inside. But I might just And sometimes when we're together, I get blisters on my feet. Though there's not a fight inside, I still keep my powder dry. 'Cause love can only keep me on the run. I promise that I'll hold you tight, but promise me you'll dry your eyes. I'll be gone before the morning comes. And the times when you flew solo through the canyons of my mind are the times I best remember. When I'm out there flying blind, though there's not a fight inside, I still keep my powder dry. 'Cause love can only keep me on the run. Promise that I'll hold you tight, but promise me you'll dry your eyes. I'll be gone before the morning comes. And when the windshield wipers and the radio keep time to an AM station's waltzes, could anything be more sublime? I can't seem to get it right. I don't care how hard I try. Someone tell me when we're having fun. Promise that I'll hold you tight, but promise me you'll dry your eyes. I'll be gone before the morning comes. Thank you. That was another one from our debut album. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's that song actually. It's little snippets that can inspire you to write a song. And that song, there's a line in there about I only feel the heat on the pavement when I'm barefoot on the street. And it's actually a Graham Greene novel. I don't even remember which one that I was reading, and there was a line in there about you only feel the heat in the grass when you're barefoot. And that little line from the beautiful piece of literature that I don't even remember the name of. That turned into inspired me to write a song, and a lot of times that's how songwriting works. This next song, well, I'll tell you about it after we sing it.
Yeah.
Loretta, won't you please come back home? How could you leave me here all alone? As long as I live, I will never know why. You left me without ever saying goodbye. Loretta, where did you go? I wish I could find you, I wish I could know why our future, our present just weren't gonna last. Why our future will always belong in the past. I remember the day that I knew you were gone, the day that I swore that I couldn't go on. Somehow I'm still standing, just standing alone. Loretta, won't you please come back home? Could you leave me here all alone? As long as I live, I will never know why. You left me without ever saying goodbye. Oh, I still remember those days way back when you in the garden with the Dominica hens. Those chickens and eggs, they don't care which came first. Our days were the best and the end was the worst. Loretta, where did you go? To the heavens above, or the fire down below? So I told you I'd tell you what inspired that song. And a couple things. One is I wanted to write a Coen Brothers type of song. Some other songwriting heroes of mine, the Coen Brothers. There's actually a line in there that's an homage to Billy Joe Shaver. There's a Billy Joe Shaver song that Waylon Jennings put on his Honky Tonk Heroes album, Black Rose, and he talks about Dominic or hen, which is it's a type of chicken. And I'm a poultry aficionado myself. We've got a little flock of chickens, and actually Nicole. By the way, let me introduce the band. Miss Nicole Valcour on the drums and singing the sweet harmonies with me. Mr. John Spencer on the bass, product of Melrose, Mass. And Mr. Bill Mullins playing the guitar. So we've got some Dominicker hens in our flock, and we also have some Buff Orpingtons. And one of those Buff Orpingtons, she, I grew up on a farm. You don't name livestock, but she was a special one. She would follow me around, and so I named her after my favorite singer, Loretta Lynn. But Loretta up and disappeared one day, as chickens sometimes do. And so I wrote a song about her. So that song, again, is about a chicken. Inspiration can come from all sorts of sources. This next song is called Mud River. It's another one from our new album. This is a song Nicole wrote along with our friend David Cam. We used to be in a band together called Construction Joe back in a long time ago. This was actually a song from that we used to do in that band, and never got a chance to record it. And when we went in to make this second album, I'm like, let's bring Mud River back. So here it is.
We were far too young. Yesterday is now our prize. Tonight I remember the name and the face. If only I could see your eyes. Now I'm learning and I don't intend to return. And if I did, so much would be so different. I'd rather leave it the way it is in my mind. In my mind. Mud River, you were our only witness. The sun was down and the moon was high. As long as I live, I'll never forget Mud River. Forget Mud River.
Did I mention this is an awesome place? And said when we stepped foot in here, everyone was so nice to us that we're still pretty sure they're going to ask us to join a cult or something. I don't know. Pretty special place down here. This next song here is another. We always like to do a John Prine song. He's, I think, he's our patron saint. We call him. You know, definitely one of our songwriting heroes. So yeah, here it is. Hearts in the ice house, come hill or come valley, like a long ago Sunday when I walked in the alley on a cold winter's morning to the churchyard just to shovel some snow. I heard sirens on the train track, howling naked, getting neutered. An altar boy'd been hit by a local commuter just for walking with his back turned to a train that was coming so slow. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter, but it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. For a heart stained with anger grows weak and grows bitter. You become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. Down to zero, pulled up, put back there. I sat on a park bench, kissed the girl with the black hair, and my head shouted down to my heart, you better look out below. Well, it ain't such a long draw, don't stammer, don't stutter, from the diamonds in the sidewalk to the dirt in the gutter, you'll be carrying those bruises to remind you wherever you go. You can gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter, but it don't do no good to get angry, so help me I know. For a heart stained with anger grows weak and grows bitter. You become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. Hearts in the ice house, come hill or come valley, like a long ago Sunday when I walked through the alley on a cold winter's morning to the churchyard just to shovel some snow. I heard sirens on the train track, howling naked, getting noodled. An altar boy'd been hit by a local commuter just for walking with his back turned to a train that was coming so slow. the window, get mad and get madder. Throw your hands in the air, say what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, so help me, I know. For a heart stained with anger grows weak and grows bitter, you become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrows. Wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. So, speaking of songwriting heroes, this is another, I said earlier a lot of my songs aren't autobiographical, but as we go through this, I realize they all kind of are. This is something, I remember one morning many years ago, I was in the shower, and they said on the radio, I was listening to the radio in the shower. You guys do that, right? And it came on and said that Johnny Cash died, and I just cried. And took a number of years for that to turn into a song, and eventually turned into this one. Ready? I know that you're gonna make me cry again. Word round town, you've been running around like the world's about to end. Before I met you last time I cried, the day when Johnny Cash died. You're gonna make me cry again. You got caught running around again, raising hell in a honky-tonk when you said you were seeing a friend. You're gonna make me cry, cry, cry if you keep telling lies, lies, lies. You're gonna make me cry again. For Saturday night to end. Sunday you'll be begging me to take you back again. It don't matter how hard I try, ain't been right since Waylon died. You're gonna make me cry again. Word round towns, you've been running around like the world's about to end. Before I met you last time I cried, the day when Johnny Cash died. You're gonna make me cry again. You're gonna make me cry again. You're gonna make me cry. Cry, cry again. So I think I mentioned I'm grew up in western Kansas on the high plains. My grandmother, though, she was an Okie, and her proud Okie, and she one of her heroes, as I think we're obligated to be to love this guy if you grew up in the Depression in Oklahoma. She was a big fan of Pretty Boy Floyd. Turns out he was kind of a ruthless guy, so but he was a folk hero, and Woody Guthrie, of course, wrote a song about him. And I grew up hearing stories about him, and one day I made up my own story about him. So this is a purely historical fiction, but this song is called Independence Day. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. It was an Oklahoma sky on the 4th of July when everyone was at the parade, except for Pretty Boy Floyd and his boy Roy, who were trying to earn an honest day's pay. See, Floyd met this feller in a Tulsa gin cellar, was a teller at the Merchant's Bank. Was a real nice guy, looking straight in the eye, he just got loose lips when he drank. So it wasn't Floyd's fault that he knew that the vault would be full for the very next day, when all of the jerks from the government works would be in to cash their government pay. Well, Roy was an ace of blow and a safe, and they broke in the bank through the back. It opened all right with a stick of dynamite, and they loaded up their gunny sacks. It was the type of situation you don't find every day. Run and run like a couple little boys out the back door to make a getaway. Floyd had a girl who was the queen of his world, with a smile from her crooked little mouth. She was a hell of a lover, but she worked undercover for the Pinkerton boys down south. When they got out the door, there must have been more than a dozen guns staring them down, and they beat their retreat as fast as their feet let them turn themselves around. Back out the front door to the corner of 4th, with the Pinkertons hard on the trail, and they sped like a train to the corner of Maine, where the parade had just set sail. It was the type of celebration you don't find every day. Horses and cars and all the local stars, the Civil War vets and the fire brigade, people standing on the street just a tapping their feet and a clapping and a waving their hands. And the firecracker boys are making more noise than the drummers from the high school marching band. Floyd looked at Roy, then the Pinkerton boys, who were just about a half a block back. He flashed a big grin and reached his hand in and pulled a fistful of 20s from the gunny sack, threw them in the sky as the band marched by, to the great delight of the crowd. And in the melee, the boys slipped away on a freight train headed for another town. It was a type of celebration you don't find every day. Point and run like a couple little boys, hopping a train to make a getaway, getaway, getaway. Come on, boys. All right. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Here's how this works. I'll get everybody riled up. I'll count you down from 3, 2, 1. Go right to that red light.
Got it.
Welcome back. You're watching the extended play sessions. We'll make the run band. Good to go. Good?
Welcome back to the extended play sessions. We're Maple Run Band. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Subjects arrive at the castle most every night of the week, looking for love and advice, and a drink would be nice. I don't know what it is that they see. She's the queen of Labrador City, washing on the rest. She pour you a beer, and then you an ear. She rules on the Labrador West. We used to wake to the sound of the shovel, and scraping the ore at first light. Shut down, and we're still in this town, and the queen helps us get through the night. She had a Montreal prince in her younger days, said he'd be coming back June, but he never returned, and her lesson was learned. Now the queen rules alone in this room. She's the queen of Labrador City, washing on the rest. She'll pour you a beer, lend you an ear. She rules on the Labrador West. Slot machines sit in the corner, the jesters all sit at the bar. There's a game on tonight, and the motion tastes right, so I don't think we need to go far. I hear the loons calling out the last call, and God's singing his last song on TV. So raise a glass to the man, one more for the band. Don't forget a toast for the queen. She's the queen of Labrador City, washing on the rest. She'll pour you a beer, lend you an ear. She rules on the Labrador West. She's the queen of Labrador City, washing on don't know if any of you ever been to Labrador City, but that again, that's a true story. That I was actually in Labrador City. I think people go to Labrador City for two reasons. They go there because they work in the mining industry, and or they go there to go fishing. And that's what I went there for, to go fishing. But it's a town that reminds me a lot of the town I grew up in, and that it's maybe seen its better days. And I got to spend a night, well, spend a couple nights at a bar up there with a bartender. You know those bartenders that just rule the room, and that was the Queen. It's actually a reference in there to actually the night we were there was the night that the Tragically Hip played their last show before Gord Downey unfortunately passed, and it was a national event, obviously, in Canada, and it was all televised, and we sat there in the bar and watched that, and the memorable evening, and so this is, I call it my love song to both bartenders and Canada. This is a song about a place too. Nicole wrote this one again with our friend David, and it's called Birmingham. Nicole, have you ever been to Birmingham?
No. It's just a nice word.
That's it. Some songs are fiction and some songs are not. Left me in Birmingham, left me alone for the evening. There was no reason, no one there couldn't have taken me with them. Left me outside the door. No one remembered my name. 35 years lived in this house. Where is my family? Na 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 na. It's a song I wrote for my wife.
Aww.
Sometimes a man forgets to tell a woman that he cares. Sometimes a man can be on the run without going anywhere. Sometimes it takes a little more than the truth to set you free. Sometimes you gotta believe what you believe. Boston's just too damn cold in the wintertime. California wasn't everything that it's cracked up to be. Sometimes you've got to question everything that you believe. But I still believe you still believe in me. Sometimes a woman needs a man to tell her how he feels. Sometimes a woman needs to talk it out to keep it real. Sometimes it takes a village, and sometimes it takes a little sympathy. And sometimes it just takes you and me. The Carolinas smell like heaven in the springtime, but magnolias fade and wilt away when they feel the summer's heat. And we both know things will never be the way they used to be. But I still believe you still believe in me. Yes, I still believe you still believe in me. Yes, I still believe you still believe in me. Ready? Tumbleweeds? It's another one of those songs. It's I don't want to say about where I grew up, but definitely it's a vibe about where I grew up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. This town could use some rain to keep the dust down. I could stand a thundercloud to roll through here and wash away some memories. There's not a story in this place I haven't heard before. And I've been holed up for a month or more, just waiting for my wounds to heal. Since I got caught beneath your wheel. you off my mind. I'm usually better after I've had 2 or 3. By the time it's time for closing time, I'm usually doing fine. And the days roll through here like tumbleweeds, and weeks go by like semis, tearing up these empty streets. You could spend a year just staring down into your beer. You could spend a lifetime just standing on your feet. Just a tank of gas is all I need to set me free. Not forgetting about you and me before the county line. Well, I know you never meant that much to me, but I don't think I've got the strength to turn it back this time. And the days roll through here like tumbleweeds, and weeks go by like semis, tearing up these empty streets. You could spend a year just staring down into your beer. You could spend a lifetime just standing on your feet. Just standing on your feet. Thank you. Thanks again for being such a welcoming crowd here. I mean, jeez, this place is just spectacular. We're honored and feel really lucky to be here. This is a song off of our new album. Used to be the next big thing. This song is called "Tears of a Fool." 1, 2, 3, 4. Tears of joy, just a distant memory. Tears of pain, I stopped crying them today. These tears you see me cry, while I fall apart inside, are the tears of a fool who threw true love away. Tears of a fool rolling down my cheeks again. Tears of a fool brighten up my eyes. The things I should have said keep rolling around my head, and these tears of a fool are the only tears I cry. if I don't say hello. Pardon me if I don't muster a smile. Just leave me here with my tears in these lonely wasted years, and these tears of a fool will last me all the while. Tears of a fool rolling down my cheeks again. Tears of a fool clouding up my eyes. All the things I should have said keep rolling around my head, and these tears of a fool are the only tears I cry. All the things I should have said keep rolling around my head, and these tears of a fool are the only tears I cry. Yeah, these tears of a fool are the only tears I cry. All right. We're gonna do another one off the new album. What's that? Yes. This song is called "When You're Around." What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kiss you, hope that you feel the same. When you're not around, you know I miss you. Make my heart a burning flame. Been such a long time since I've been lonely. Don't wanna feel that no more. Been such a long time, you've been my one and only. Still the only one I adore. Since the first time I saw your sweet face. When you're around, my brain turns to butter. Girl, I long for your embrace. Been such a long time since I've been lonely. Don't wanna feel that no more. Been such a long time, you've been my one and only. Still the only one I adore. I'm all tongue-tied, I hope that you feel the same. As long as you're along for the ride, I'll abide by the rules of any games you wanna play. Been such a long time since I've been lonely. Don't wanna feel that no more. Been such a long time, you've been my one and only. Still the only one I adore. Is a flutter since the first time I saw your sweet face. When you're around, my mind lines in the gutter. Hey, let's get out of this place. Been such a long time since I've been lonely. Don't wanna feel that no more. Been such a long time, you've been my one and only. You're still the only one I adore. You're still the only one I adore. You're still the only one I know.
You all know that you're a pretty amazing group, yeah?
Nicole Valcour there, she's the only one of us who actually was born and raised in Vermont. The rest of us are, transplants, like most of the folks in the state. What are we gonna do next?
Catch you.
Songs from our first album. My wife asked me if this song was about her, but it's not, because the girl in this song is kind of a, well, again, a work of fiction. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a pleasure to see you, but I wouldn't want to be you, 'cause all in all I'm happy to be me. But you lickety split with the banner and the wind and the elevator way to repartee. I see you driving round town with your windows all down, drinking liquor with a kicker and a lime. You're doing fine. Catch you down the line. It's been a lot of fun, hun, but I guess I gotta run, 'cause I think it's kinda getting kinda late. So I'm stumbling home, but I'll get you on the phone for some talky if you can relate. Don't wanna burst your bubble, but I think you might be trouble and be in trouble. Get along just fine. Get you down the line. I remember a time when I couldn't even rhyme, but I could walk and talk like one of the guys. The songs were too long and the words were all wrong, but life school said it otherwise. I was getting my thrills from little white pills and washing them down with wine. But now I'm fine. I'm doing fine. And I'll catch you on down the line. Let me tell you about this girl, been a rockin' my world with a telepathic pornographic mind. She's the cat's meow and I don't know how I'm gonna live without her living in my life. You know I wanna please her 'cause she's the bees. I couldn't shoot her, drop her a line. Now I know she's mine. She's so fine. And I'll catch her on down the line. Let me tell you about my baby, she's a complicated lady with her empathetic, non-synthetic great vibe. She's a mover and a shaker, and everywhere I take her, it's a really silly, willy-nilly time. Sometimes she gets funky with the flunkies and the junkies, drinking watermelon, dandelion wine. That's just fine. I'll catch you down the line. She's the bee's knees. I coulda, shoulda dropped her a line. Tell her she's mine. She's so fine. And I'll catch her on down the line. I think we're gonna play some Waylon Jennings now, right? Although technically, it's a Rodney Crowell song. For trouble and I found it, son. So down the barrel of a long man's gun. Tried to run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and you're a dead man. Friend ain't living long like this. Ain't living long like this. Can I, baby? Put the handcuffs on behind my back. They've been breathing on a steel rail rack. They got 'em all. Using off a wayside drive, some of a car up in an all-night dive. Dad drove a star car to an early death. All I remember is a drunk man's breath. Ain't living long like this. Ain't living long like this. Can I, baby? Hear the story how the wheel go round. Don't let them take you to the man downtown. They got 'em all. Living story about the jailhouse law. Go and do it, just don't get caught. They got 'em all in the jailhouse. They living all like this. Can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? Come on, Bill, one more time. So I can tell you guys have come to appreciate Mr. Bill Mullins on the guitar. Besides playing with us, Bill's got a kick-ass surf rock band called Barbacoa, I encourage you to go check them out. They're on Spotify. They got they're all those places. So some great original surf rock, and if you're ever in Vermont, you can find them playing a lot, and it's a trip, man. Next song here. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna do another one from our. What's that? We can always go back to it. We're gonna play another one off the first album. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. On trucking, keep moving on. Keep your foot on the gas, your hand on the wheel, and keep on keeping on. There's people in this town who want to bring you down. Keep on trucking, keep on moving on. Breakdowns don't tell you when they're coming. With 1,000 miles behind you or 1,000 more to go. Find a spare, come will get you anywhere. Keep on trucking down the road. Make up time and you're running behind and carrying a heavy load. There's a long, long way to go. To make it there, you know, you can keep on trucking down the road. Overdrive is fine out on the flatlands, but if you're climbing hills to pay the bills, you gotta use every gear you own. Take your troubles and your fears, put them in the rearview mirror. Keep on trucking down the road. fight, but you know you're gonna run and beat all time to the borderline. What's fair sometimes hard to say. What is wrong and right is clear as night and day. Maybe I'll find another way. Maybe I'll blow this town, maybe blow you all away and beat all time to the borderline. 'Cause you're wasting your time and you're wasting mine. Las Vegas ain't no place for a poor boy like me. Las Vegas ain't no place for a poor boy like me. Every time I hit you, Crystal City, you know you're gonna make a wreck out of me. Well, the first time I lose a drink of whiskey, the second time I lose a drink gin, the third time I lose a drink anything, 'cause I think I'm gonna win. Las Vegas ain't no place for a poor boy like me. Las Vegas ain't no place for a poor boy like me. Every time I hit you, Crystal City, you know you're gonna make a wreck out of me. Someday when I make up my mind, I find out which is which. Las Vegas ain't no place for a broad like me. Las Vegas ain't no place for a broad like me. Every time I hit your crystal city, you know you're gonna make a break out of me. Well, spend all night at the dealer trying to get ahead. Spend all day at the Holiday Inn trying to get out of bed. Las Vegas ain't no place for a poor boy like me. Las Vegas ain't no place for a poor boy like me. Every time I hit your crystal city, you know you're gonna make a wreck out of me. All right, Bill, do it one more time. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. This has really been a special evening. And that, of course, was a Graham Parsons song. Another one of our songwriting heroes. Another legend gone too soon. So yeah, thanks to Bill. Thanks to the whole crew here. This place again, special, really special place. We're really overjoyed to be here, and we got one last song for you. This is from our debut album. This is called Lost Bird. bird coming home. Had to fly before they clipped my wings. Had to fly so I could sing. Back when I knew everything. Now I'm a lost bird coming home. Thank you, everybody. Get home safe. Have a good night.
You people are insane. And we love you.
There we go. There we go. You know, we don't like to encourage, heckling, but this is, everybody had to write a COVID, we're locked down and things suck song, right? This is the one I wrote. Been staring at the walls too long, and trying so hard to stay so strong. And do you feel the walls are closing in? And I feel like when they're never gone in, you can turn to me, 'cause you know you've got a friend and we'll find a way. And didn't you feel the world has got you beat? And you're tossing and turning, tangled in the sheets. And you're thinking everything's gone wrong, and you just don't think you'll ever see the dawn. You know you've got a friend to help you believe again in a sunny day. So sometimes feel the same, and together we make it to the spring. When you find the feel, the summer's grace, when you feel that warm breeze blowing on your face, and the summer sun will finally eclipse the winter's dark that's held you in its grips, then we'll laugh again, and our love it will begin on a sunny day.
Brighter day.